to see if I can do the chat here. Okay. Okay, what's this? Let's do beam. Alrighty. Is anyone on? Let's see who's on. Sorry guys, I'm still getting the hang of this, whether you believe it or not. Hi Jen! Okay, perfect. Hi Sound of an Ocean Wave. I was gonna start at 2. I still have a couple minutes. I just wanted to set up everything and make sure I'm okay on time. Give me 1 second. I forgot to grab a lighter real quick. Be right back. Okay, have that there. Awesome, Jen. Awesome. I have you till 2:30. I don't think I'll go over half an hour, maybe a slight bit, maybe about 45 minutes. I'm just here today because I want to talk about the bones. I won't be doing readings. I'll probably do a sample reading for you guys to see kind of like how I do it. I'm just waiting for 2 o'clock so I can start because I don't want anyone to miss anything. I wanted to get on 10 minutes before so I can set up the chat properly and all that stuff. Less squirrel than me. Oh gosh. Let's see. Okay. Jen, I made you a moderator. I hope you don't mind that. I spoke to Maddie and he showed me how to do that as well. Awesome. Maddie's messaging me. Hey, Matt. Welcome. I got this. I was able to do the chat, and now I set everything up. I think I'm getting better. Yay! I'm going to start some music right now. Just give me 1 second. Oh, Jen, I remember the other day in our tarot talk, I was talking to you about Peter Gundry. He's a composer, and he has a lot of instrumental music. He does cello, organ, and his music ranges from fantasy to dark music as well. So I'm going to play a little bit of him today. I'm actually going to play his, yes, you get to hear. Oh, we get to hear? Of course you get to hear. Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to be playing... Let me see if I find the vampire one. There's a vampire one that I love. Oh my god, I love that song. And I believe it is out of... Yes, Peter Gundry Vampire Masquerade. Of course, an ad. Of course, there's an ad.
The Cadillac XT5. Current GM less.
Hi, Ashley. Welcome.
2019 Cadillac XT5 from around $389 per month.
I don't know how loud that sounds, but... Is it too high? Can you guys still hear me? All right. I love this guy. He's awesome. Peter Gundry. He has all types of different music. His vampire, the vampire aspect of his music, it kind of has a carnival feel to it. Awesome. Okay, guys, so I'm going to start. Oh, mom just got home too. Awesome. No one's gonna miss it today. Awesome. Don't mind the background, guys. Like, our walls have no pictures, no frames, because we're moving in January. So we're getting everything ready. Hola, vieja. Jen te manda saludos.
Everyone.
Say hi, mom.
Hi, Jan.
That's Mama, and then I have Mama Squirrel, which is Jen. I have two mamas. And I'm trying to close this. Okay, so first I want to talk about items, collecting items for your bone set. There's different ways to do this. There's bone sets you can purchase online. Some people only use bones. Other people stick to different parts, animal parts. Other people just use the bones of one animal. Some people add charms and shells and stones to their bone sets as well. I'm gonna lower the music a tad bit. I feel like I'm yelling. Ahorita. So me personally, I do have a couple of bones, about 2 only. While I keep collecting bones. And my bones are collected from a chicken that I ate. I cleaned the bones, washed them, and I just kept them. Some people, I've seen people paint the bones. You can glaze them with like a clear glaze for them not to deteriorate and stuff like that. That's personal. My bones are just normal. They've been cleansed. Now for cleaning my bones, like blessing them, I do that in between readings, and even if I haven't used them in 2-3 weeks, I try to do it at least once a month. Of course, you would interrupt my phone. Awesome. So what I do, I either sprinkle my bones, which I keep them in this little coconut that I found at the thrift store for $1. I either sprinkle them with Florida water when I don't have my tobacco cologne. Now this tobacco cologne is by the brand Crucella's 1800 tobacco. It doesn't really smell like tobacco. It kind of smells more like incense. Kind of like what tobacco incense would smell like. It smells so good. You can use Florida water. Some people use Hoyt's cologne. There's different types of colognes. Even this brand carries many colognes. I think they carry a violet cologne. They carry a sandalwood cologne. The sandalwood cologne for this brand is amazing as well. Doesn't really matter what cologne you use. I prefer using cologne. You could even use holy water from a church if you like to work with holy water. But I like this a lot. So I use this. I already cleansed my bones yesterday because I was supposed to go on live yesterday, but I wasn't feeling good. And thank you guys for the healing energy. My back is a lot better. This morning when I woke up, I was still in a little bit of pain, but I laid back down. I rubbed my back a little bit with some mint oil, and I laid back down, and I recently woke up like an hour ago, so I feel a lot better. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your healing energies. So what I do to prep myself, I just sprinkle some of the cologne on myself over my head, just to get me into that state. And this can also clean any vibes you have from touching things and stuff as well, okay? I also keep with me incense. Some people do light up candles and stuff like that. That's our preference to you. Right now I'm burning some dragon's blood incense. Of course you would not work. Great. Okay, it lit. Perfect. And I have this cute little statue with me. I'll show you guys. Of my ancestor piece. Take the rice back. Ah, no. Okay, there we go. So he's a cool little, it's actually a lady. She's African. And she's a candle holder, but I use her for my incense sticks. And she's part of my altar. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of. Am I back? Okay, guys, am I back? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I can't move the phone. Yeah. Yeah, it's the signal. Sorry. I hate this. Okay, so like I was saying, this book is really, really, really good as a starter book. It's pretty thin, but it's packed with information. It's basically for people that want to start a bone set. It gives you example readings. It goes through different tools you can use, colognes and things like that, and items that you can use. Now I'm gonna go over my little journal.
You like it?
I keep a little journal. I keep a little journal with my bone set, and I'll show you guys. I'll skim through it, and I'll go through each of my pieces today. I plan on doing that, and I just keep drawings of the pieces I have, the meanings that I have for them, and then every time I add a new piece, I re-bless the set, and I also just keep going. Mama said no touch. So, like I showed you guys previously, I do keep my bones in this little coconut shell that I found at the thrift store for $1. Previously, I used to keep them in this little bag. You could keep bones in a medicine bag. You could use a little basket. You could keep a little bowl. I really like this a lot just because it's easier for me to shake and throw the bones. It's a little bit harder in the fabric just because certain pieces like my gator claw with the nails, they'll get stuck inside the bag, and so not all my pieces will fall out of the bag, and some of them will stay stuck there. So I was trying to figure out another way. Now I'm gonna show you guys like different things you could place your bones in to hold them. First I started with this little bag, which I've had for years. You can use a medicine bag, a coconut shell, a bowl. You can use a little basket, a little tiny weaved basket, which you can find those in thrift stores as well. This bag is ancient. It's vintage. It's a little jewelry bag. And I like this too as well, because this one, I'll show you guys. Let me open it up. When you open it up, it opens like this. And you have all these little pockets that you can put your pieces in. Take them out, roll them, and you can actually cast them into the mat itself. Into right here in the center. And you can read like that too. This I actually use to take my crystals with me. Like if I'm traveling, I keep my crystals with me in here as well. If I'm gonna travel or if I'm doing a ritual outside, I take whichever crystals I need, and I just pull the little bag, and you take it with you. Isn't that awesome? I'm planning to use this actually to yes, Denise, I love this little bag. It used to be my mom's and she gave it to me. She used to keep her jewelry in here, but she has so much jewelry now that it definitely doesn't fit in here. So I'm actually gonna use this to create a smaller bone set to travel with. Something I could keep in my travel bag, and when I'm out in the street or wherever I go, I can do readings or just throw the bones for fun or something like that, okay? Now, I'm not a professional, guys. I'm learning. I'm still learning. We all learn. I'm still growing as a person, and I'm just giving you guys the way I do my things. There's no right or wrong way, the way I see it, of doing certain things. You know, we are all in a journey, and we all learn from trial and error. You can bring it to tarot stock. Yes, Denise, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. So now I'm gonna go over where you can cast your bones. For example, you can use a cloth. Matt has a beautiful cloth. I believe it's from Tarot of 7 or Tarot 7 on Etsy. They actually have really cool cloths, and they also sell bone sets as well. This is my altar cloth, but I won't be casting on it today. I just have it lying on the table. You can use the altar cloth. You could even use, at the thrift stores, I find a lot of scarves. I'm gonna show you guys a scarf. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. That I use for tarot. Guys, this I got for $1 at the thrift store. And it's the cloth I use for my tarot readings. And it's huge. and I got this for $1. So you can use your imagination, guys. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You know, sometimes you're on a budget. Look at your thrift stores. Look at the clearance section in arts and crafts stores. Sometimes they even have, sorry, the phone was sliding off. Sometimes they even have at Joanne Fabrics or Michael's, they have, okay, come on, this isn't happening. They have clearance sections and you find cloths, you find beads. Beads for your bone sets are awesome. You can add beads to your bone sets as well. There's no right or wrong way. Now to cast my bones, I found this recently for $1 as well at the thrift store, and I love casting them onto here. It's a sturdy, very sturdy basket. It's a basket, and I just roll them up in here and throw them onto here. Also, which I recently got this was from my haul. I got this, and it's actually a placemat with a cork backing to it. It's pretty sturdy, and I got this as well. This you could use on an altar as a phone call, which isn't that important. And it interrupted my video. This you can use as well to throw the bones right on top of it, which is awesome. I love this. That's really what I got it for. So there's different things you can use: cloth, mats, a basket, a weaved basket like this, a placemat. It's up to you, your choice. Some people I've seen where they have a bag bigger than this, like this, to keep the bones inside, and the bag opens up completely and lays flat in a circle, and they use the bag itself to throw as well. Give me 1 second. My dad is calling and he's a little crazy. So if you don't pick up, he'll literally call you and call you and call you and call you and call you till you pick up. Mom, papi te está llamando. No, toma mi teléfono porque está interrumpiendo el video y me estoy ya enojando. Toma, llámalo. Yeah, he saw my video. Cuelgar y vuelve a llamar. There he goes again, interrupted a third time. Told you guys. All right. So now I'm going to go over some pieces. I'm going to go over all my pieces. Where's all this sand coming from? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out where this sand is coming from. Oh. All right. So let's start. I'm going to give you guys some ideas. The only real 3 bones I have, or actually, they're not all bones, but they are parts. I got a wing, part of a wing, a chicken wing, a chicken rib bone. I have my gator claw. I fell in love with this one because the way the gator's like just creepy crawly. And I have a fossilized shark tooth. Now I want to show you guys. I'll make sure to bring an empty suitcase. Oh, Maddie. Right? We're going to go crazy in tarot stock. Oh, my God. I cannot wait. I'm so excited, guys. I need a raccoon penis. I need that in my set. There's a raccoon penis I want to get. I want to get a turtle shell, a baby turtle shell. There's a couple of pieces I want to get, but I'm collecting little by little. You guys, I look at jewelry, the bead section in arts and crafts. You can find a lot of things. Next, I'm going to show you this little rock set that I found. I think I'm missing one, no? Yeah. And this was from Barnes & Noble. It was like a wishing stone set. It came in a little box. And there's 5 stones with words on it. This one says dream. I'm afraid I'll break my penis if I get one. I know they're so skinny and little. Oh, they're big. They're long, but skinny. Well, they're not that big, but. This one says magic. This one says strength. I don't know if you guys can see that, the glare. Strength. Wish. And create. So I added these into my bone set. Sometimes I take them out and sometimes I add them in. But I decided to leave them in because they kind of give me a feel of the reading. I look for these and whichever one lands, looking up, for example, the strength one, maybe the person that I'm reading for is going through something, or they feel down, or they have depression and they feel like it's the end of the world. I look to see if this is facing up where the strength is at. And I read around. I look around for the symbols. And that gives me a feel of what can make this person feel their strength, bring them back up, you know, from where they're at right now in the moment. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you. This is a bead I took out a bracelet as well, and it's actually a preserved scorpion inside resin. And I'll tell you the meaning of that right now. But that one I have more for to represent poison, you know, maybe an addiction, hurting yourself, or someone that's trying to hurt you. Yes, poison. I have it written down as poison, negativity, and betrayal. And like I said, my meanings, guys, are short. They're just short words. And I kind of go by that, and then I expand on the situation depending on the person, you know. In a reading, one item can mean one thing, but it can mean something totally different in another reading. So I go with my instincts. Okay, I'll catch you all later. Love you all. Oh, bye, Maddie. I'll see you later. I can't believe I can't find mine still. Little gnome stole it. Yes, Jen, definitely. Guys, I'm sorry I had to turn down the music. Mom had to use my phone to call my dad. So I'm not going to keep the music back on. But Peter Gundry is awesome. Okay, so my wing bone, I have it down as land travel, stability, support, and starting off on the right foot. I'm not going to go meaning for meaning, but I am going to show you each of my pieces, okay? So I already showed you these. The tooth, the rib bone, my scorpion, my 5 stones. To represent a couple, where is the little one? Oh, okay. So for marriage, I have just a little ring. Yes, I know. They're actually not that expensive, Lillian. I've seen raccoon penises even for $1. I really want to get one of those. I also want to get a I want to get a turtle shell. I also want to get a I forgot what it was. My mind. So to represent a couple, I found these beads at, I think this was Joann Fabrics. Was it Michael's? No, it was at Joann's. And I got these cute little elephants to represent a couple. And they're glass beads. They're made out of ceramic and painted. They're 2 little elephants. So I got these. And then I have this other one, which was an earring. And it's the baby elephant. So this represents the parents, both of them, and a child. That's what I have in my set. I do give offerings to them once in a while. Like I said, I either sprinkle them with some water, holy water, if I don't have my Florida water, but I prefer to use this just because I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I love elephants, by the way, guys. I love elephants. And I also blow tobacco into them, like a tobacco cigar, a natural tobacco cigar. I'll smoke off of it and I'll blow 3 times into them to cleanse them and cleanse that energy and prepare them for the next reading. I have a die. A bone set is not complete without a die. This is like the first thing you look at when you start a reading. And depending on the number it falls on, it'll give you a feel of the reading. I also have this little bead, which is part of a jewelry. It's part of a bracelet. It's an eye. And this is where I look at when I start the reading. After I look at my die to give me a feel of the reading, I look for this. This little piece tells me, hey, look here, right over here. Look over here. So that addresses certain problems. So does the tobacco scent smell like tobacco? No, it does not. I like to say it does. It's basically, if tobacco was a perfume, this would be it. But it's not like burning tobacco. It smells good. I like it. It's kind of like a sandalwood smell, but maybe more of a myrrh type. But it smells really good. And Simon, they sell that online as well. You could probably, don't buy it off Amazon, because for this, they charge an arm and a leg at Amazon. Check, Maddie showed me a link the other day. I think it's something Botanica, Original Botanica. The Original Botanica. You could find the 4 liter one, not 4 liter, 4 ounces one for probably like $4, $3. And it's really good. In the UK, look, I don't know if in the UK, hi Maddie, welcome back. I was telling Simon where he can buy the tobacco colognes. If you can link the website you found it in for cheaper the other day, because Amazon has this for an arm and a leg. I was looking it up at Amazon the other day, and they were trying to charge me $40 for the big bottle, when I pay $13 for this at my Botanica. And my Botanicas are like Santeria shops, with more like witchy shops, but they don't really, it's not like going to a Wicca witch's shop. It's more of a voodoo type stores. You know, that's where you get your Richa statues, candles, cascarilla, camphor squares. So they're more of the voodoo type stores. So if you have anything like that, Simon, you can check there over there. You can check. Thank you, Jen, for putting the website up. Yeah, Original Botanica. Check that out, Simon. I'm not sure if they ship to the UK, but check it out. And this comes in many scents, guys. Not just tobacco. They have sandalwood. I think they have one that's rue water. So go ahead and check that out. And their prices are pretty good. So to represent the person I'm reading, or the person asking the question, I have this little guy. And he was part of a keychain that I used to have in high school. And when I first started my bone set, I was like, this is perfect. He's just made out of yarn with a wooden bead. And then if you see his face, this is like this was my first voodoo doll. Maddie, this was my first voodoo doll. If you see his face, on one side, he looks a little bit like crazy, like he's going through it. And then on this side, he looks a little bit more cheerful. So depending on which side it falls, I can tell that the person's going through something. So they're okay. Not that okay. So this represents the person asking the question in my set. All right, what else? I'm gonna show you some beads so you guys can know. The little elephants I showed you guys were also beads. The baby elephant was an earring, and all I did was snap the back of the earring. I had lost the other pair, but I didn't want to throw this away. And this is a trinket, guys. That's why I say, when you guys are collecting to create a charm set or a bone set, or like my particular set, it has both. It has charms and it has bones. I prefer it that way. And shells as well. I have some shells in here too. So I look at thrift stores. I look into jewelry where they keep their jewelry. Sometimes they have one earring or two earrings, and you can use one earring for one thing or two earrings, the pair, to represent something that is duality. Mine has bones, charms, shells, and beads also. That's awesome, Maddie. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now I'm going to show you beads that I found. These two came out of necklaces I ordered on Amazon, and the necklaces I paid like 99 cents for. And they're plastic, but they represent a bone. And so the way I interpret these is depending on which side it falls on, I kind of interpret the symbols it has. And then this one is actually from our Puerto Rican Taino natives. This is the fertility goddess, or Mother Earth. This is her. And if you see her, she has her legs open, almost as if she's getting ready to give birth. And in the back, there's more symbols. This is our symbol for the sun. So depending on which side it falls, I interpret the meanings. This is also a bead that came off a necklace. And this is like my little pointer. I look for this in my reading. And depending on which direction it's pointing, I go that way first in the reading. Let me catch up with the shot. I love her. Reminds me of Sheila Naguig. Yes, Willow Wind. Yes, yes, yes. She is kind of like a version of the Sheila Naguig. Definitely. Definitely. I have this to represent the motherly ancestor piece, or goddess as well. She's a bead as well. If you look at the top of her, she's a bead. And her I found for like 99 cents. Her I found at Big Lots. Guys, even look at Big Lots. Big Lots have an arts and crafts section. Look for beads around there. You can find beads, and it's a pack of beads sometimes for $2 a dollar. So always check that. I have some coins from other countries. This one's from Brazil. And it's double-sided. And this one is from Republic of Italy. And she's holding a torch. Now, for this one, it's double-sided. This woman is holding a torch. And for me, she represents to beware, to the need for light. Maybe you're going to something and you're lost in the dark, and you need to know that within darkness, there is light. You can still find the light, and that darkness is not going to last forever. On the flip side, we have an image of grapes. And this stands for food on your plate, at least for me. Food on your plate, you're not going to hunger, you know. Maybe you might have financial problems or relationship problems, but you will have food on your plate. Okay? Damn, my patient just walked in. Watch the rest later, honey. Love you. Love you, Jen. See you later. Shells that I found. Every time I go to the beach, guys, I collect shells. This I found, and okay, so the story about the shell, guys, I was walking the beach and I found a shell. And I swear to you, I think this is a carving. I believe in mermaids, okay? I think that sea creatures are real. And I believe in aliens too. If you want to say I'm crazy, call me crazy. We cannot be the only ones in the entire universe to have life. Impossible. If you look at it closely, those images are carved. And if you look at it, they look like mountains. They look like a mountain range, like if someone tried to draw a mountain range. Guys, this is not painted on or anything. It's part of the shell. Look at it. This is from another angle. It's part of the shell. It was carved into there. So for me, that shell, when I look at it, when I spot it, I'm like, that looks like mountains were carved into the shell. So for me, that represents a travel, a trip. It can signify moving from place to place. This guy, I call him the guardian of my set. He was part of a necklace as well, and I found him at a Goodwill for $1. And he is such a cutie. He is such a cutie. So he's the male version, and she's the female. And they are my guardians of my deck. They represent ancestors, maybe a grandfather, or a great-grandfather, or a great-grandmother. Or your ancestral spirits that guide you, a spirit guide. This other bead kind of looks like a mask to me. And this one stands for secrets. Someone hiding something from you, or maybe it's you that you have a secret that you haven't let out and you feel like stuck with it. You know, so this is what this means to me. I do keep a clear quartz just to keep the energy in my deck cleared. It clears my deck. Not my deck, my deck. Oh my God, my set. I'm thinking about tarot. Oh my God, this is so funny. I'm saying my deck. That's so hilarious. Also, my last piece that I recently added is this cute little pumpkin. Cute little pumpkin. And the pumpkin to me indicates wishes, love, prosperity, fertility, and protection. I have a couple more pieces. I have my little turtle. Let's see, let's catch up with the chat. Am I still on, guys? I think my chat froze. Can anyone hear me? Am I still on? Let's see. Okay, awesome, Denise. Thank you. I was like, wait, it kind of froze on me. Awesome. So, this is my little turtle. And I found this at the thrift store the other day. And he's made out of ceramic, but I grabbed him because he's sturdy. And he's perfect for my set. And he's a camel. He's a camel. He's awesome. I have a cowrie shell, also represents femininity, love, and the womb, could signify a pregnancy as well. A little horn, which is also a bead. Guys, most of my little charms are beads. Beads from necklaces, things that you could use for beadwork, for bracelets. Check your bead sections in arts and craft stores. When you go to the thrift store, check where they keep jewelry. Even in flea markets, sometimes people have those big glass boxes where they have jewelry and they have rings, they have trinkets, little trinkets. All of these things you can use. You don't have to go and spend $100 in a bag of bones. You can collect your bones out in nature. If you have fields by your house or where you live, or a park, some animals die out there and their bones just stay there, you know. I'm not telling you to go out and kill animals. I'm against that. I'm against abuse of animals. But if an animal has been killed, you know, and the remains are there, you know, you can collect certain things, ask the animal, you know, leave them an offering to that animal spirit, collect what you need from it, cleanse them, prepare them, you know, and bless them, definitely. You're off to work, Matt? I gotta head on now to work. I'll see if you guys are still on in 25 minutes. Okay, Maddie, that's awesome. I might not reach another 25 minutes, but definitely you can rewatch. Awesome. And yeah, this is a Chinese luck coin. Double-sided as well. I don't think you can see that, but yeah, the lighting is not. Oh, there you go. Right there. See? And this is my little arrowhead. And this one, for me, the arrowhead stands for a fight, a battle, a struggle. You know, this signifies to me that you're going through something. And that's it, guys. That's my set. I keep on collecting. I believe in my set right now, I have about 35 pieces, when I started my set, I probably started with less than 10 pieces. But that's the beauty of it, guys. You find pieces that no longer work for you, you take them out, you find something new. Just let a piece come to you. Don't try to collect a big old set all of a sudden, you know. If it speaks to you, grab it. Oh, you're welcome, Simon, definitely. If it speaks to you, grab it. I live in Florida, Simon. I am in South Florida in the United States. But I will be relocating to Virginia, Virginia State, in January. I can't wait to move over there. Our weather down here is too tropical. I'm over it. It's hot and humid. Eek. And we only get 2 weeks of cold weather. And it's like 40 degrees. That's what we call it, cold. I like Virginia. I visited there. My younger sister lives there. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You get to live the 4 seasons there. You see winter, you see fall, you see the summer, and you see the spring. So definitely. Hi Naomi, how are you? Welcome. I'm almost done, but feel free to rewatch. I'm not leaving yet, guys. I'm gonna see if I can talk to you guys another 15 minutes or so. So like I was saying, that is my set. My set is forever growing, forever changing. You know, maybe you have a cute little charm necklace you don't wear. Maybe you haven't worn it in a year. That's the way I see things. When I look at something, I haven't worn it in a year. What can I do with it? If I haven't used it in a year, what other purposes can I use it for? And this was my favorite one. My mom gave me this years ago. Cause my mom knows I like all this crazy stuff, and it's actually like a dragon horn bone thing. It's a cool creature, and I've been wanting to get him off the necklace, but I actually wear him a lot, so I don't want to undo my necklace to put him into my set. So I keep him over my heart when I'm reading. I use him for my bone readings, and I wear him. I can't part with him and just keep him in the bone set. It's not right for me. But other items I have, like, excuse me, like this one. This one. And this was also part of a necklace, my little turtle. And my fertility goddess, or Sheila Nagi. And this also came in a necklace as well. My gator claw. I'm in Canada. We get winter for half the year. Oh, wow. That's crazy. But to be honest, I've lived in South Florida all my life. And I've been the type of person, I'd rather be cold and cover myself off than it being 97 degrees outside. And I can't take my clothes off. I cannot. I'd go crazy. I go crazy in the heat. Like I can't stand it. I cannot. And even when I sleep at night, I cannot wear clothing. I cannot wear socks. Like I can't. I feel like I'm suffocating. I'd rather be in the cold and be able to cover myself up than be out in the heat and not being able to just rip my clothes off. I hate wearing clothes. I miss the dry heat of the Utah desert. Low humidity compared to here. Oh, wow. See, here in Miami, it's just humidity, no matter what time of year it is. And when it's what you would call winter, we get 2 weeks of cold weather, and it's about 40 degrees. The most 35. But it's never snowed. It probably snowed like about 10 years ago. Like we had hail. It wasn't even snow, it was hail. It was a rainy, cold night, and it was hail. We had hail for the first time in a long time. You can't take much clothes off in Florida. I know, right? Oh gosh, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So yeah, guys, that's my bone set. Don't lose hope if you guys are trying to find a different way of divining other than tarot cards and crystal balls. I love divination. It's my favorite subject. I have crystal balls. I have tarot decks. I have oracle decks. And I love them. I love those systems. But bone readings, it's a way to create, like, you create your own tool. You collect whatever you want to collect. Maybe you like shells. You could collect just a shell set. Like runes. I'm playing with the Agam at the moment. That's awesome. That's awesome, Simon. Awesome. I love runes. I just can't get past the basics. They're so like, I've seen people combining runes, kind of like sigil runes, and they do these intricate designs. I love it. I love looking at it, but I feel like it's hard for me to do that. Kind of like sigil work. What did Maddie say? Oh, are you gonna do a bone reading in front of us one time? Yes, Lulu Dark. I will. I'm not gonna do it today because I'm already almost 50 minutes in. And I have some things to do that I have to do with my mom, so I won't be able to do a reading today. But my next video, I will be doing readings. I will be doing readings. If you are part of our Willowwind group, Jennifer's group, she made me an admin there as well. So if anyone wants readings, what I want to do is, I'm not sure if I should do it on the date that I get on the live, and probably get one of my moderators to keep the list for me. Or maybe if whoever wants a bone reading, you can get on the group. Awesome, Lulu, awesome. Maybe you can get on the Facebook group, and you guys can, I can make a list there of who wants bone readings, and you guys can put your name and your question there. And maybe I could do it like that. I think I'm gonna do that first. I don't have a set day when I'm going live again. It'll probably be next week. I'm thinking Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. Because this weekend I'm packed. I have so many things to do. We're still packing the house. We're trying to get everything as ready as we can for January. So when the move comes, we just get up and go. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Yes, hit like. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I am beginning, guys. I'm just starting. I'm not a pro, but I'm learning. I was so happy that I got to be able to join you guys in the chat, because last time it was a disaster. Last time I was trying to figure out the chat, and it was like people were writing to me and I couldn't even read or see anything. So I thought I was talking to myself. Oh gosh. Let's see. I think you probably have it worse. I live in North Dakota, and it's so much worse than here. Wow. North Dakota, I've never been. I've only been to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. I'm dying to visit California. Oh, and I visited Washington, D.C. and Maryland. Yes, awesome. And I'm dying to visit New York. I cannot wait till May. Yes, hi, Jen, you're back. I went ahead and finished, so you're probably gonna have to go back and rewatch the part you missed. But I'm just chatting a little bit longer with you guys. I'm telling everyone how I can't wait till May. I'm dying. I've never been to New York. There's a lot of things in my bucket list to do in New York. A lot. It's okay, I can't wait. I can't wait either. I'm telling you, we are gonna be up for like 3 days without any sleep. Those darn patients. Oh gosh. It's good though that you're helping people, Jen. That's awesome. That's an awesome job to have, to be able to help people. There's sand in my coconut shell. I feel like it's from some of the shells. Some of the seashells I have might have had some sand in them. That's fine, no problem. Well, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for tuning in and watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and like my video. Guys, if you have any ideas for me, on anything, any topics you guys want me to speak about next as well. You guys can either message me on Messenger or on my Facebook, or you guys can even talk to me through Jennifer's Willow and Witchy Thrift group on Facebook. And you can ask me questions through there, give me some ideas as well. Like I said, I'm just starting. I'm not a professional at this. There's different ways. There's no right or wrong way to read bones or to divine, you know. And that's the beauty of this community. You know, we all have different ways of doing our magic, doing our crafts, you know, of reading our tarot. There is no right or wrong way. That's the beauty of it. That's how we connect. That's the beauty of all of us being different, being part of a different race and different backgrounds. We learn from each other and we can only grow from there. You know, I'm against bullying, I'm against bullshit and all that. You know, I don't like people to put me down, and I don't like to put people down. I'm intolerant to that. I have no tolerance for it. I believe that we're all different, and anyone can bring something to the table. You know, I've been practicing witchcraft. I'm not gonna call it Wicca. I started with Wicca, but I'm not gonna call it Wicca because I don't only follow Wiccan rules or the Wiccan way, if you will. I do my own thing. I follow my heart, and I feel that just because I've been doing this since I was 14 years old, I'm 30 now, so about 16 years on and off, and that doesn't make me better than anyone else. Maybe you started tarot or your path 2 weeks ago, and I can still learn something from you. So let's be humble, guys. Let's be humble because that's what makes us a community, helping each other out, giving each other a hand. If someone has a question, helping them out. You know, this is what makes us us. You know, I'm thankful that I found this community through Jen. I found Maddie, I found Dave, Simon, all of you guys. Lady Grave Dancer, I love Lady Grave Dancer. If you don't know who she is, check her out. She's awesome too. And yes, guys, you know, we're not perfect, and no one is trying to be perfect or better than anyone else. At least that's how I see it in our group. You know, we're here to help each other, learn from each other, and spread love. If you don't have anything positive to say, then don't say nothing at all. I don't want to hear it, honestly. So let's keep it up. Love and light for everyone. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and like my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thank you. Bye. Bye, Jen. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.